Once again, our starting point is the Chinese president's special envoy's visit to the nation. State Councilor Yang Jiechi met with President Moon Jae-in to brief him on the outcome of the Pyongyang-Beijing summit. Arirang Chief Cheongwadae correspondent Moon Connyoung has our top story.
The Chinese President's special envoy Yang Jiechi met with South Korean President Moon Jae-in at the presidential Blue House Friday to brief the South Korean leader on the summit earlier this week between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and President Xi Jinping.
State Councilor Yang explained in detail the outcome of the North Korea-China summit, which took place on the occasion of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's visit to China to President Moon. Based on the briefing, President Moon and State Councilor Yang carried out in-depth discussions on ways for successful bilateral summits between the two Koreas and North Korea and the U.S.
The Chinese official told the South Korean president that the China-North Korea summit will contribute to the Inter-Korean summit as well as the U.S.-North Korea summit expected to be held in May. The two also touched upon other areas of interest between South Korea and China. President Moon had conveyed his concern over the slow progress in China's removal of anti-THAAD measures through his national security advisor, Connyoung, who held a meeting with China's special envoy Thursday evening. Those include normalization of Chinese tour groups to South Korea, resumption of Lotte's Shenyang construction project, and subsidies for electric cars equipped with batteries produced by Korean companies.
State Councilor Yang said President Moon should be able to see visible results very soon in these areas and asked for President Moon's faith in his words.
The Blue House spokesperson said while President Moon and State Councilor Yang spent half of their 70-minute-long meeting discussing the North Korea-China summit, as well as the North Korean leader's proposal for denuclearization to Chinese President Xi Jinping, he could not disclose the details of those talks, citing sensitivity issues. Instead, the Blue House announced that also thoroughly reviewed in Friday's meeting was a fine dust problem in South Korea, and the two countries vowed to bolster anti-fine dust cooperation, centering on the early launch of Korea-China Environment Cooperation Center in Beijing. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, The Blue House.